They were the type of friend that like would embarrass you in front of other people every single chance that they got, and I really don't know why I was friends with them for so long. I'm just gonna stop being shy one day and like everything's gonna be great. Come to find out, it's an anxiety disorder and it's not just being shy. It's the complete look. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shelay, and today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be a little chit-chat. Get ready with me. I'm going to be getting ready to go out with my best friend tonight. I'm so excited to see her. It's been way too long since we've hung out. I think it's been like a couple months now. Last time we hung out, we didn't end up going home till like 5 o'clock in the morning, which was so much fun. But tonight we're going to this little Alice in Wonderland pop-up in Philly. It's like a little event. They're gonna be having like drinks. It says something about painting, riddles and clues, so it's like it looked like so much fun. Let me get started, I guess. My face is clean. My mirror is dirty though. So today's video is probably gonna be a long one, so if you have nothing to do, grab some snacks, put your feet up, relax. If you got somewhere to go, do your makeup with me. Why not? It'll be like we're having a little conversation, you know? Except it's gonna be like a one-sided conversation. I'm gonna start with plucking my eyebrows because that needs to be done. Maybe I'll shave them down a little bit too. So I'm so excited tonight to see my bestie. It's been a long time, like I said, since we hung out. It's partially my fault though because I have social anxiety. So making plans with people is just like something I never do, which I need to stop. That's like one of my goals this year, is to like stop being such a hermit crab and like actually go out and enjoy life and hang out with people. Especially my best friends, because I love them and we always have so much fun together. It's just the initial like asking them to hang out that's hard for me, because I always wait for people to invite me places, which is not always ideal. That's not always, and it's not always fair to them either, to expect them to always invite me places instead of me inviting them out for once. JL always says she understands, and like I don't live in Philly anymore. I'm like across the bridge in Jersey now, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. It's not that far, but like I'm not driving over that bridge. I'm sorry. Like driving, I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't gotten to highway driving and driving on the bridge. That's gonna be my next goal to work on. I need to just stop being so scary and practice, because I'm never gonna do it if I don't just like start practicing. But that's for another time, okay? Baby steps, baby steps. Ever since I was like a kid, I don't know what it's about, but well, it's anxiety. That's what it's about. It's anxiety. Like you can't control it. I've always had this like thought in the back of my mind that like everybody secretly hates you and nobody wants to be your friend. And it's awful. It's so awful. And it's like, I know they're not true, but when it's like a constant voice in your head, like sometimes you start to believe it. And it could be like small things too that happen and you're like, see, I knew it. I knew they hated me. And it could just be like a total misunderstanding, like something they didn't even mean to do. But your brain will take that as validation that like, yep, see, they hate you. You see? Oh, they missed your text? Yeah, that's because they hate you. Oh, they're hanging out with other people? It's because they hate you. Like, that's not fair. I don't know. I've been dealing with that my whole life though. And you just gotta ignore those thoughts and be like, shut up, my friends love me. Even though I do have anxiety, I feel like a lot of it also comes from just having like a toxic friend group. And I know the word toxic is like thrown around all the time now, especially on the internet, but I don't know how else to describe it. And I mean, like it was in middle school. Well, if it went on into high school too. It went on for a long time. There's one specific person that was in my life through all the way up till high school. And this person just seemed to have it out for me. And I don't know what I did to them besides try to be their friend, honestly. But the friendship was just really toxic all around. And I tried to stop being friends with this person so many times. But it was hard because at that point we had like, our families kind of started to intermingle. Like their guardian and my mom became best friends. So like, and we were always at each other's house all the time. Our sisters were like, we were all just one big friend group. Like, so it became like a family thing and not just a like me and friend thing, you know? It was supposed to be my best friend at the time and really did not treat me like a friend. Maybe when we first met, but like quickly after that, like they changed real quick. And it was, I don't know, when you're a kid too, you don't kind of like notice these things, obviously, but the crazy thing is that I was trying to be nice. This person was like a new student in my school, and I invited them to hang out with my friend group, and little did I know how much that was gonna come back to bite me. Oh, I forgot to put my thing, I forgot to put the base on. They were the type of friend that like would embarrass you in front of other people every single chance that they got. Little stuff like that can affect you even until adulthood, especially when it happens to you as a kid. Because I was a really like nice kid. I think I was. I like to think I was. My house was the house where like all the kids could come over and hang out. My mom did not care if our friends wanted to come out after school. Like usually we didn't even have to ask. They could just come over. As long as my mom like met them once, after that they were pretty much considered family. Like, and like the person I was talking about, like, yeah, we were friends up until like high school too. And it was weird because it was like anytime I made friends with anybody else, she would like try to steal that friend away from me. It was so weird. It's like, you're supposed to be my friend too. Why can't we all be friends together? Making friends is always hard for me because of my social anxiety. I was always scared to like go up to people and talk to them first. I sat by myself every single day at lunch in high school until senior year when I finally made some friends. That's how I met JL, who I'm hanging out with tonight. We met through mutual friends. The mutual friend that I'm talking about now, we became friends in 10th grade. And then the toxic friend, as soon as I told her like, oh, I met this really cool girl, we have a lot in common, like we both have piercings, we both are stretching our ears, we both like Tumblr. As soon as I told her that, she laughed in my face. Like, I'm not even joking. She laughed in my face and was like, haha, Tumblr, like who uses Tumblr? What are you guys gonna do, like reblog each other? Like, that's the kind of person she would make fun of me over anything, like small thing like that. Next thing I know, she's making plans to hang out with the new friend I just made without me, but then would call herself my best friend at the same time. And anytime she made a new friend, like I couldn't hang out with them together. Like she would never introduce me to her friends, but whenever I made a new friend, she wanted to like quickly become that person's friend. It was so weird. Like, it's so bizarre. I don't understand it. And then she would like do stuff like ask me if she can come over in my house to hang out, like spend a night, and I'd be all excited because like I really don't have any other friends. So I'd be excited and be like, oh yeah, we can like watch movies and stuff, and I would like get snacks and stuff and like try to like make it a good night. She either didn't have a phone or she maybe got her phone taken away or something like that. So she would use me and be like, oh, can I come over to your house? And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have like a good night or whatever. And then she would like somehow asked to borrow my phone. I would give it to her and she'd be like on my phone the whole night, ignoring me, using my phone, right, to talk to other people. Or she would like hang out with my older sister and like stay in her room like all night and just leave me by myself. Which to some people that probably doesn't seem like a big deal, but like when you don't have any other friends to hang out with and your only friend like does that, it's just kind of like, you kind of feel like, okay, is there something wrong with me? Like, why does nobody want to hang out with me? So for the longest time, I just thought like it was a me thing. I just thought it was like, okay, people just don't like hanging out with me for some reason. Like, I had to like work up the nerve to ask my friend to hang out with me because of like stuff like that. Like being friends with toxic friends so long, it's kind of like gives you trust issues sometimes. And I know I can trust my best friend now. It's just always that little thought in the back of your head that's kind of like, well, what if, you know? And I remember we were in class and I don't know if she was just bored. She was the type of person to start drama because she was bored. And I saw her do, like, this is a fact. I'm not making this up. I'm not speculating. I saw her do this one time because we were in the back of her guardian's car, I think, one time. And she was like, look, I'm about to start an argument with this person because I'm bored. That's how you know somebody's toxic. I'm sitting there watching it, like, happen. They're arguing through text. So we were in class one time. And out of nowhere, she just kept saying F you to me. And I was like, what? Like, I don't know where it came from. We were just sitting in class. I think class had just started too. So it was just like, are you insane? Like, she kept saying, F your life, F your life. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, stop saying that to me. Like, I really don't think I said anything. Like, class had just started. And I kept going, like, I just remember like looking at her like confused. And I don't know if it's because other people were around and she was trying to like be cool because that's the kind of person she was. Like when we first got there, we were in 10th grade and there was like these two seniors that were nice to us. Lunch wasn't by like grade. I don't know how they did lunch, but lunch wasn't by grade. So there would be like all different grades mixed into lunch. The seniors had like their tables that they wouldn't let the lower kids sit with. But there was these two seniors that actually invited us to sit at the table with them, which was nice, I thought. She would like always make jokes at me to make them laugh. It's like, we just met these people. Why are you trying so hard to impress them? Like, it's embarrassing. So that's definitely one of my goals this year, is to make more of an effort to hang out with my friends and stop waiting for everything to come to me, and just, I don't know, slowly work on my anxiety. It's crazy, when I was in college and I was like away from home and everything, my anxiety was just like over there. I was like, I'm doing my thing this year. Anxiety, you do your thing. And it was just, I don't know, so much easier. Even though I made a couple friends in college. It was really photography school. It was like a 2-year photography institute, but we all called it college. It was college for me. I made a few friends, right? This is another thing. Now I feel like every time I make a friend, they kind of leave. I made a small little group of friends. We all roomed together the first year. First year, one by one, they slowly all dropped out. I'm just like, what is my luck? Like, I'm just meant to be alone or something. Everybody except one roommate, and we did end up graduating. Or my best friend Asia, who as soon as we got really close, like we was like emo scene kids together. We were like she was the only other scene kid that I knew in Philly. As soon as we got close, we hung out like all summer, and then I found out she was moving to Tennessee that year. She went to school in Tennessee during the school year, but she would come down every summer, so that was cool. I at least got to see her like once a year. I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick and just speed through the next couple steps, because if I keep talking, we're gonna make no progress here. Okay. Okay, so I got the base of my makeup on. I'm gonna be doing like a casual kind of look. Well, I want it to be like casual, like not too much, but also kind of like fairy-ish, like ethereal, magical, subtle though. Is that possible? We'll see. I was looking at some inspiration on Pinterest. I want it to be a little pinky, like this picture of Rihanna. So we're gonna try to do like a casual pinky fairy magic look. This palette is new. Can y'all see it? I got this palette from my boss, which is really nice. My boss gets a lot of free makeup samples, so whenever she gets something she doesn't like, she will bring it in and ask me if I want it, and I'm always like, yeah. So it has like a nice brown. It's a warm tone palette. Also, this NYX Smooth Whip matte lip cream for blush, because I tried it out last night and it looked really cute, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'll also be using this artist palette by Cookie Professionals. The name of this palette is Treasured, and it has like some pinks in there, some oranges, warm tones. Going back to anxiety thing, I know I'm not the only one with anxiety, so if you guys have anxiety, just know you're not alone. I don't want to say it gets better with age, but in me personally, I think it does. I don't know if that's the case for everybody, but I feel like I've always had anxiety, but it got really bad around 4th grade. Like, I would get like really hot flashes at school just at the thought of the teacher calling on me. Like when she would go to take roll, like my heart would start beating really fast and my whole body would get hot, and I would be like literally trembling in my chair just at her taking roll. And before that, I remember like being in kindergarten and like 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade. Like, I participated in class. I was really shy, but I loved school. But I don't know what changed in 4th grade. I think maybe because in 3rd grade we stayed with my grandparents, and then we went to school around there for that 1 year, and then we went back to my original school. But like, yeah, I couldn't really bond with anybody else after that in the 4th grade, even though I knew a lot of those kids. I grew up with them. Felt like the new kid, even though I really wasn't. Their faces looked familiar, I just couldn't remember who they were for a lot of people. Some people I remember, but definitely as I got older, anxiety has been better to deal with, especially after discovering what it even was. We always just thought I was shy. That's what everybody always just told me, like, stop being shy. And I thought one day I would grow out of it and just life would just be great once I stopped being shy. I remember thinking that all the time, like, I'm just gonna stop being shy one day and like everything's gonna be great. To come to find out, it's an anxiety disorder, and it's not just being shy. It's like a debilitating disorder that doesn't just go away, and probably will never go away. There's studies show that anxiety does not just go away on its own. It kind of gets easier if you work on it, you know? The more you do something, the less scary it is. I started driving to work again. I've been driving to work for a couple months now. Liam used to drive me all the time. It's not as scary as I once thought. I need to practice driving other places, not just, I literally just go to work and come home. I'll stop at the store and stuff like that, but if it's anywhere further than that, Liam's definitely driving and I need to work on that. Oh, someone on Instagram, I was going through my request DMs. I go through those every once in a while, not often, because there's usually weird stuff in there. But somebody had asked me how I got over my driving anxiety, and I forgot to respond. I basically got over my driving anxiety because I didn't have a choice, really. Liam got a different job, so he no longer could drive me to work. So I really didn't have a choice but to start practice driving again. And basically, he had a month until he started his new job. So like that month, basically I drove to work and back with him in the car with me. So it was, dang it, I messed up. That's why I can't talk into my makeup. I messed up a little bit. So it was less scary because he was in the car with me, and he like helped, like if I was panicking or something, he would like, if I was confused or panicking about anything, he would just like kind of help me and just like tell me that I'm doing things right. Like, I think I'm a good driver and I know what to do. It's just the anxiety and the panic that takes over and makes you feel like you're doing everything wrong when you're not. Other people on the road sometimes will make you feel like you're doing things wrong, like you're driving too slow even though you're going the speed limit. Or they'll want you to turn before you're ready to turn because there's still cars coming, and they'll want you to like risk your freaking life to speed in front of a car that's literally coming right at you. Remember that if you're following all the rules and all the laws, then you're not doing anything wrong, no matter what. The other people are honking at you, screaming out their car, getting mad at you, driving too close to you, whatever. They're going to be the ones that get in a car accident and then be mad when that happens, not you. So just remember that. And like my driving, I try to remember what my driving instructor told me is like, and people feel like you're going too slow, they can always go around you. Not always. Some situations they can't, but that's their fault. Because like, why are you all up on me? Like, back up. Because if I stop my car and you hit me, you paying for it. Like, back up. And like having music in a good playlist. I have my 2 playlists is like calm music, like chill music, and then it's my hot girl playlist, which is like hype music, which is like, it gives me confidence when I'm driving to not be scared. I like how the wing looks from the front. It's given yes, but from the side it's given You see? From the side it's given like cartoon. From the front it's given yes. Concealer. Concealer will fix it. Does that look good? I think so. You know how people bring their eyeliner like out like right here? I can't do that. I can never do that. I don't know why. I want to try it, but I don't want to mess up my eyeliner. I always mess up and it always looks stupid. It looks like just a blob. It doesn't look like a point like everybody else's does. Okay, now we're going to add some heavy eyeliner to the bottom of my eye because that's my favorite thing to do. Middle school vibes. Love it, love it. I'm gonna use this brush. Just smudge it out a little bit. You gotta have it look a little messy. A little messy, a little Avril Lavigne-esque. One of my favorite thing to do is highlight on the nose, okay? I'm gonna take icing. Oh, stop it, stop it. We're gonna take the icing color. Nose, cheeks. If you don't put highlight on your nose, What are you even doing? Look how cute. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna put it right here on the bridge. Yes, it's so sparkly. Perfect. Add a little bit here. Oh, yes, that's perfection. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Is there such thing as too much when it comes to highlight though? I'm gonna use a different brush to blend it out a little bit because that's a lot. It's funny, I feel like I always want my nose to be as shiny as possible. Well, my cheeks, they can't be too shiny, you know? They can't outdo the nose. I don't know why, I just think it looks better. The lashes, it's by Kiss. We love Kiss. Lash Couture Masterpiece. One of a kind luxe lash. Put some glue on the lashes, and then while the glue is setting, we're gonna do the lip. This is one of the best lash glues ever. It's a Kiss brand. It says I Envy by Kiss. When I brought this up in my Amazon video, and I didn't realize that this was a Kiss eyelash glue. I found it on Amazon though. I'm gonna let the glue dry a little bit on the lashes, and then I'm gonna do my go-to lip combo, which is this brown Maybelline. I think this is an eyeliner. It's an eyeliner, but I bought it as a lip liner because I don't like pencil liners. And I don't know, they probably make roll-up lip liners, but I don't know. I couldn't find any at the time, so I got this eyeliner instead, and it's Cinnabar, I think is the color, and it's by Maybelline. I hate pencils because they don't come with sharpeners. Like, why not? And I never have a sharpener, so once it gets dull, I can't use it anymore, so what's the point? But this is my favorite lip combo. Just kind of like spreads the brown around. So cute. I did this last night. We went to Outback and the waitress was like, oh my god, I love that lip combo. And I'm like, thank you. I came up with it myself. And we're gonna complete the look with lashes, okay? Alright, that's the completed makeup look. I need to do my hair. I was going to throw all of that into this video, but I feel like this is long enough. So I'm probably going to end it here. Maybe. I'll show the finished look. I'll show the finished look, the outfit and everything. I'll come back and do all that. And then I think I'll end the video. It's the complete look. I have this little leather skirt from Forever 21. This top is from Hollister. And I have this shawl, like cardigan shawl thing from Dolls Kill. I have my little bag from Urban. Then I'm going to be wearing these Killstar shoes, which are super cute. And I also have fishnets on. Look, cute. I love it. It's so cute. It's giving very much like New York, like fashion designer in the early 2000s is the vibes I'm getting. And I just curled my hair real quick. Alright, so that is the entire video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little get ready with me. Leave any comments that you might have in the description below. If you have any stories related to mine, let me know. I definitely want to read them and we can relate on that level. If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more videos from me, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in a little bit messed up. If you'd like to see more videos from me, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Stay cool, stay groovy dudes.